from the soul with it. Yeah. What's going on, everybody? Dialoverics TV back with another video, and in today's video I'll be discussing two potential new acquisitions that the Lakers could potentially make in free agency. So this article is via Clutch Points, Miko Ong, and the headline reads 3 reasons why it's the perfect time for Chris Paul, Carmelo Anthony to join the Los Angeles Lakers. So he goes on to say that LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers were eliminated in the first round of the 2021 NBA playoffs by Chris Paul's Phoenix Suns. They were dismantled by Phoenix Suns in 6 games after losing Anthony Davis to an injury. Carmelo Anthony's Portland Trailblazers are also underachieved as they were also eliminated in the first round by Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. The Suns represented the whole Western Conference at the NBA Finals but lost to the Milwaukee Bucks in 6 games after winning the first 2 and proceeding to lose 4 straight. That was Chris Paul's first NBA Finals appearance in his whole career. Their inexperience was very evident as Phoenix often struggled during the closing moments of a tight game. Composure was not present as they were seen scrambling and not knowing what to do. Is it ironic because LeBron was eliminated by CP3, Melo got eliminated in 6 games, and Paul got eliminated in 6 games? LeBron James also decided to change his jersey number to 6 next season. He says that LeBron James, Chris Paul, and Carmelo Anthony have been best friends for a long time. They're always seen having fun together and going on vacation with their wives. But on a serious note, after their failed postseason, 36-year-old Chris Paul and 37-year-old Carmelo Anthony will need to evaluate their future. Chris Paul's situation is a bit more complicated since he chose to hit the market or opt into his contract. If Paul decides to opt in, the Lakers would need to trade a bunch of their players since Paul's contract is around $40 million. And if Paul decides to opt out, the Lakers would surely want him to take a pay cut. Carmelo Anthony is an unrestricted free agent who is willing to play on a veteran's contract for a contender. Here are 3 reasons why it's the perfect time for Paul and Anthony to join the Los Angeles Lakers. It says that the Lakers need a third option and a ball handler. He also says that they will need a solid scorer off the bench and will address their shooting problems. And lastly, he says they need to do it for the culture. The world needs to see LeBron James, Chris Paul, and Carmelo Anthony on the same floor together as they near the end of their career. He says that Paul and Anthony are the 2 members of the Banana Boat crew who have not won a ring, while LeBron and Wade already got theirs. So if you guys would like to read the full article, the link is in the description box. So obviously I think that pursuing Chris Paul would be a no-brainer. He would be the perfect fit and the best leader for the Lakers to get help winning the finals trophy. Just think, a 36-year-old Chris Paul, he led a young Suns team without absolutely no playoff experience to the NBA Finals. Not too many 36-year-olds can do that. I mean, not even players that are considered the greatest of all time and are being compared to Michael Jordan can't even do that, okay? If the Lakers can't get Bradley Beal or Damian Lillard, then I think that Chris Paul is the next best option. As far as Carmelo Anthony and his whole banana boat thing, if you're going to try to do this banana boat thing for the culture, then Dwayne Wade will have to come out of retirement. That means you would have 4 old guys on one team. No, it's time to move on. As far as Carmelo Anthony averaged 13 points per game, and like I said, playing next to LeBron, you would have to cut those numbers in half because LeBron James has to score the ball. He's a ball dominant player. AD has to score the ball, so that would leave Carmelo with probably about 9 points per game at best versus these elite teams. I think the banana boat days are far behind us. Lakers need some youth and they need some players in their prime like a Bradley Beal or Damian Lillard. I think LeBron James need to go ahead and get his buddy Adam Silver on the phone and tell him to send us an early Christmas present right now, because now that we're hearing that Bradley Beal has requested a trade, nobody would fear a banana boat with 3 36-year-olds going on 37 and a 37-year-old. Like, no. You know how bananas start to rot and start to turn black when you leave them out too long and they start to get old? That's what opponents would see when they're playing the Los Angeles Lakers. They'd be like, look at that old rotten banana boat over there, okay? So I think the Lakers should just trade everything they can for Bradley Beal. You know, the same people that's saying, oh, the Lakers don't have enough assets and enough draft picks to trade for Bradley Beal. I'm like, do you understand that we got LeGM? These are the same people who were saying that the Lakers didn't have enough pieces to trade for Anthony Davis. Like I always say, you're never going to get equal value for a superstar like AD unless you get Kevin Durant or a player like AD in return. They must have forgot that LeBron James owns the NBA, and that's how we were able to pull off the Anthony Davis trade. You know, but anyway, I think Carmelo Anthony could still shoot the ball, obviously, but for all that, we might as well keep Kyle Kuzma. I'm fine with the Lakers acquiring Chris Paul. He would be a great addition and a great fit. I don't think he'll be worth worth like 40 million, he would have to take a pay cut, you know. But as long as they could get CP3 and add like an experienced young 3-and-D player, I can't see no way how we don't make it to the NBA Finals, especially if Anthony Davis could stay healthy all year. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all get in that comment box, like, share, subscribe. I'm out.